Sean Gray Show. My name is Sean Gray. How are y'all doing? Basically, this kind of dreary Tuesday morning. How are y'all doing? Before I jump into sports or anything, this one thing kind of want to bring out. I mean, oh boy, it's tough living here in the state of Connecticut. It really is. It really is tough living here. It really is. Those who don't know, our beloved governor and all his wild wisdom basically decided to cut part of the budget deal, decided to cut Metro North's budget basically. So those of you who ride the trains, especially during peak hour here, who live here in Connecticut, you're gonna have problems New basically getting to New York, to Stanford in New York. You're gonna have problems. Usually there's 309 trains running. Now it's gonna be down to what Tuesday said 245, and Charlotte is gonna be reduced by 45%. 45%. You got people who depend upon Shoreline East train to get to work in New Haven. I mean, damn. But you're saying whatnot. This is a work friendly state. How is that? How is that being work friendly? Then I'm not done yet. Because the state of Connecticut is not making enough money off the gasoline tax, because so many people basically is buying electric cars, right? Right? They decided to do a study basically to look into basically basically taxing people by the mile. I mean, come on, taxing people by the mile. I mean, you already charge people a car tax, which I believe is twice a year. Then you want tax people by the mile, by the damn mile. But you're saying you're a work friendly state. How is that work friendly? You're giving people reasons to say, you know what, I'm leaving Connecticut. We got we must say 6.5% sales tax, which is for everything, clothes. I mean, damn near everything. Then you got car taxes, which I believe people pay twice a year. Then you got the hidden gasoline tax. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. Then you got the family leave tax, which taken out of your paycheck, which is separate from the state income tax. I'm not done. Oh, I'm not done. As if it's you own a house. You got property taxes. You got a pollution tax. You got a water tax. That's for those of you own a house. I mean, damn. This is the tax you to death state. You get taxed for damn near everything. That's probably saying taxes for the air we breathe. But you say you're work friendly. You are work friendly. All you doing is giving people reason to leave the state. Then the governor said, I want to try and get an NHL team here. How you can get an NHL team here? Basically, you got people leaving. Who's gonna go to the games? Who's gonna go? I'm being honest with you. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? You got before even people get their paychecks, giving them the money is basically money's gone. Money's gone, and they gotta decide which bill to pay and which bill not to pay. The bill not to pay. Come on now. But you say this is a work friendly state. That's BS. That's a bunch of BS. I'm gonna say this: y'all voted for Governor Lamont. Y'all voted for him. Y'all really did. I'll definitely keep you posted, basically on this on his new tax they want to do, what not tax people by the mile. If they do start implementing this, basically, you probably won't see a vote probably till beginning of next year. Beginning of this year, maybe later on this year, but most likely beginning of next year. And if it does passes, you probably won't see it affected till July of next year. But man, you just giving people reasons to leave. You already gave people reasons to leave already, whatnot, by cutting the train service. That's sad. That is sad. You cutting the train service. And these are people, whatnot, especially during rush hour, that depend upon these trains whether to go to work. Especially people who live in places like Middletown, New London, that depend upon the Shoreline East train, and you cutting that by 45%. Damn. How the hell they gonna get to work? How the hell they gonna get home? For real. The governor don't care. He don't care. But this is a work-friendly state. Work friendly, my real. That's why people are leaving. That's why people are leaving. In a way, I don't blame them. According to the IRS, according to Wall Street Journal, you got more people leaving the Northeast, going down south, going down south, and going out to the West. In a way, I don't blame them. We don't blame them because it's too expensive up here. Way too damn expensive up here. Way too expensive. Way too damn expensive, for real. Way too damn expensive. It is. It really is. It really is. But again, work friendly my butt. Work friendly my behind. And if they do pass, if they do end up in the future pass this mileage tax, people will leave by groves. Hey, you're already taxing truckers by the mile. Remember, I told you. Once they start taxing the truckers by the mile, cars are next. I told you. I told you this was gonna happen. Now look what happened. Now look what happened. That was just the beginning. Now look. Now look. I mean, damn. All right. I'll switch gears here. This gears here. Hey, this gears here. Hey, we're almost here. Whatnot for the NBA free agency. That's almost here. It really is almost here. Technically, they say technically it's supposed to start July the 1st, but also starts. But a lot of moves start being made basically June 30th at 6 p.m. Basically, hey, it's almost here. Hey, almost here. But first, there was a trade yesterday. The Atlanta Hawks finalized a trade sending John Collins to the Jazz for Rudy Gay and future second round picks. You know what? I see the Hawks doing this trade is basically unload some cap space, which they did. Which they did on some cap space because I like Rudy Gay. He hasn't really been the same lately. He hasn't really been good lately. He hasn't really been good. Last season wasn't really that good. He was better off when he was with Toronto during his early years of his career. He's not been that good lately. He really hasn't. But again, I see them doing this basically to unload some drafts, unload some cap space because they did sign Collins to a huge extension. That didn't work out this season. Basically, it really did. Honestly, it really did. So basically, they just unload cap space. In a way, I don't blame them. Especially since free agency's coming up, and you got some damn good free agents out there. Some damn good free agents, and the Hawks got to get better. For the Hawks got to get better. If the Hawks don't get better, well now you might as well just trade Trae Young for real in this rebuild. Honestly, I mean dead honest. Honestly, I mean dead honest. Also, basically, ever since the Knicks cut Derrick Rose, 4 teams has come interested in Derrick Rose. The Lakers, Suns, Celtics, and Bulls. Honestly, I don't think the Lakers should sign him. That's my personal opinion. Reason why I say that. Y'all team was old as dirt anyway. Why add another old person onto the team? For real. And plus Derrick Rose should retire anyway. That's my personal opinion. The Suns, only way I can see Suns signing him basically is if he's coming off the bench, basically on the bench for that second unit and lead that second unit. That's the only way I see it. Honestly. He can lead that second unit, give that first unit some much needed rest. And a proof on that is, look how the Cavs did Donovan Mitchell. I mean, by the end of the season, my man was like, he was so exhausted because he never got no rest. Never got no rest. Played the entire mess of every single last game. For real. It's the only way I see the Suns signing him. Basically, him running that second unit. Basically, whatnot, and giving it again a first unit might need a rest. The Celtics, you can find somebody else to replace Marcus Smart. You can find somebody else. I'll be honest with you. You can find somebody else. You really could. Marcus Smart, even though he probably would be a good fit, and plus with a young team, he probably won't be able to get up and down that fast. and plus he's injury prone. He got bad knees. He won't last for real. He won't last. That's why I say no. But I see why they're somewhat interested in it. I see why. But I'm like, Then there's the Bulls. All you want to see what's happening with the Bulls, basically, real talk, sign a 1-day contract and retire Chicago Bull. I'll be honest. Dead honest. Which I believe he should do. Sign that 1-day contract and retire a Bull. That's my personal opinion, real talk, personal opinion. That's what I believe he should do. Really, he should do. He should. He really should, for real. He really honestly should sign. He really should sign that 1-day contract for real. Also, basically, in case you're interested, I'll probably watch this. I'll probably watch this. The NBA's basically allow, I guess, Amazon to do a documentary on the G League. Basically, I guess NBA's doing that to get more people into the G League. A lot of people don't know the G League do held tryouts besides recruiting people from high school or undrafted players. They do have trials. If you look it up, basically, if each of the team, some teams they do have trials. They do. They really do. They do basically. That documentary is supposed to come on August 8th, basically on Prime Video. Check it out, basically. Check it out. For the G League starts July the 7th. July the 7th, basically, and it runs to I believe runs all the way to July 17th. It was all the way to July 17th, basically. I know some people don't like the G League, some do, basically. I like watching it. I really do. Even though you don't get some of the stars in there, but what you do get, basically, is some of the guys who these teams drafted, basically, that be up in there. Make sure that new kid, one of my time buff, if I say his name wrong, if I have a name wrong, I apologize. He's going to be in the G League this year. He's going to be in the G League. He said he's not going to play in the FIBA World Cup, which is, I'm like, wow, which is shocking. But wait, I don't blame him. When I just got finished playing in the Euro League, and top that off, you're going to be in the Summer League, and then you got the FIBA, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. That's just too much. Then the regular season, that's just way too much. I don't blame him, basically. But hey, check out the G League, man. Check out the G League. Check out the Summer League. It's hot, it's fun, basically. I know the games are meaningless. Yes, I know. It's meaningless. But you get to see certain talent. You get to see certain talent of your favorite team that they drafted, for real. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out for real. I'm checking. I know some people don't like it. It's on NBA TV. Also, sometimes it be on ESPN. Hopefully last year they show more on ESPN than NBA TV. Basically, hopefully they do that again this year. Show more on ESPN to get people engaged in it for real. Because trust me, it's fun. I know it's not the regular NBA season. I know it's not. I know it's kind of like watching basically preseason, but it's like watching preseason football. Games don't matter, but still, it's fun and exciting. I like it. I like it for real. I like it. I really, really do, for real. I really, real talk, really, really do. I like it for real. It's exciting. Why not? Check it out for real. Hey, despite everything that went, there was some baseball games yesterday. Dude, there was some baseball games yesterday. And Yankees had the day off. By Red Sox had the day off. Good. But the slumping New York Mets. I mean, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for the New York Mets. It really does. Mets lost last night 2-1 against the Brewers. I mean, the Mets just keep. The Mets, man. I just don't know. The Mets, man. The Mets right now. Maybe the Mets right now are on a two game losing streak. They haven't really been playing well. Mets really have not been playing well lately. They really haven't, for real. Mets are 3-7 in their last 10 games. 3-7 in their last 10 games. I mean, the Mets stink. Compared to last season, they stink. The pitching ain't what it's supposed to be this year. The hitting ain't what's supposed to be the way it was last year. It's they're just god awful. It's just god awful. I'm shocked that Buck Showalter still have a job. I really am shocked that he still has a damn job. I'm being real. Right now, Mets are 16 games back, 16 back from the division leading Atlanta, and when it comes to the wild card right now, I mean, it's just wild card. Mets are 8.5 back for the wild card. Amazingly, the Mets can still make the wild card if they somehow just get their together. For real, they could. If they could somehow just get their together, they could make the playoffs. They really could. They really could as a wild card. They really could. They really could. They just got to turn shit around. For real. The Orioles beat the Reds 10-3. Whoo! Way to go, Baltimore. You got the Braves beat the Twins 4-1. Tigers beat the Rangers 7-2. Hey, Tigers were playing decent lately. I give Tigers respect. They've been playing decently lately. They really been playing decently lately. That's what's up. You got the Angels beat the White Sox 2-1. And you got the Mariners beat the Nationals 8-4. Ooh, Mariners been winning lately. Now they're one game. One game behind 500 for real. Hey, there is some baseball games today at 7:10. At 7:10, the Mets and Brewers play again today. Come on, Mets. Come on, Mets. Mets gotta win. Mets gotta win today. Oh, and at 9:40, the Yankees play today. But that game, get this, that game's not until 9:40 tonight because they play Oakland at Oakland. Yankees, that should be easy win. Oakland stinks. Oakland's 20 and 60. Yeah, come on, New York. That's an easy win. That's an easy win. Yes, I know y'all have been struggling without Aaron Judge, but y'all should be able to beat Oakland. Y'all should be able to beat Oakland for real. I mean, right now, Yankees got Johnny Burrito pitching. He's been 4-3 so far this year with a 4.89 ERA. But still, even with him, y'all should be able to win tonight. And Oakland got this guy, Paul Blackburn, pitching. He got a 4.21 ERA. But y'all should be able to win tonight. Y'all should be able to win. That game is going to be on Yes Network. Y'all should win tonight. And the Mets, man. The Mets got David Peterson pitching tonight. He's the one last season he was doing good last year. This year, David Peterson just been awful. David Peterson right now is 1-6 with an 8.08 ERA. Damn, that's sad. That is sad. So, a lot of times you can't really go by the wins, whatnot, because a lot of times pitchers don't get that run support. But when you see a high ERA, then you say, you know what? Hey, the wins losses matches for real. And this one right here, man, Peterson was doing good last year, excellent pitcher, decent pitcher last year. This year, he's just in the freaking toilet. This year, I mean, damn. And the Brewers got Julio Turin pitching today. Oh my God, Turin's a good pitcher. Turin has been 2-2 with a 1.53 ERA. Mets losing. If Turin pitches the way he's supposed to be pitching, he has 1.53 ERA. Mets gonna lose. I'm being honest with you. The Mets will lose. I'm being honest. I know some people look at me, oh, Sean shouldn't say that, but I'm just being real. I'm just being straight up real, for real. Also tonight on TBS, make sure in case you don't want to watch the Sticky Mets play today, because he play Mets gonna lose today on TBS at 7:20. You got Twins and Braves. That should be a pretty decent game. The Braves are 51-27. The Twins are 40-40. Twins kind of fell back a little bit, but they just started out strong. But the Twins are a decent team. In case you want to watch something else, basically, TBS got Braves and Twins today for real. It was Twins. That's what's up for real. That's what's up. Hey man, I know this man. The Mets, man. It's shocking how the Mets did a complete 180 compared to last year. It is just shocking for real. You got a $1 billion owner, and you got all these good players on paper. Beginning of the season, it looked like the Mets are gonna be somebody. Now look at them. I mean, damn. Damn. It's just, woo. It's just wow. You can't even make this up. It's just wow. I mean, if they don't turn around soon, honestly, sooner or later, basically, sooner or later, whatnot. It's I believe. I'm gonna say this: if the Mets don't make the playoffs, Buck Showalter was fired. We why I say that. I said because the owner did say, he could change his mind. He did say he wants to continue with Buck Showalter even past All Star break. Cool, cool, cool. Hey. He's hoping for things to turn around. Basically, the second half of the season. That's what he's hoping for, which is cool, which is good. But I do believe this: if they don't make the playoffs this year, which would be a step backwards compared to last year, he's fired. He's going to be fired. For real talk. He's going to be fired, for real. He's going to be fired, honestly. Honestly. Hey, also, hey, those of you who didn't watch Monday Night Raw last night, Monday Night Raw, it was okay. I'm not going to say it wasn't entertaining, but it was somewhat entertaining, for real. Yeah, my man Carlo Hayes from NXT, he participated for the first time in his whole entire career in WWE. Little Carlo Hayes, an NXT champion. That's what's up. He fought Finn Balor that was a good match. Yeah, it was a good match for his first match in WWE Monday Night Raw. That was a good match, a very good match. Basically, a good match. It was somewhat entertaining for a Raw. That's supposed to be Raw. That's supposed to be a setup, basically for Money in the Bank, which is this Saturday at 3:00. It was a decent Monday Night Raw. I'm not gonna front. I was somewhat entertained. It was somewhat entertained. You could tell that Triple H had his fingers in it. When you could tell when Triple H has fingers in it and when McMahon has fingers in it, you could tell which is which. You could tell. And there's been rumors going around that Triple H has been frustrated with McMahon because he's been butting in, saying, "I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this." And you can tell when he does whatnot because it's dull and boring. Is not the way Triple H wants things done. For real, but Monday Night Raw was actually entertaining last night. For real, those of you who didn't see it, check it out. It should be available on Hulu. Basically, it was really entertaining. It really was. Trust me, you're not being disappointed. Also, NXT tonight. Basically, hopefully, Carmelo Hayes he ain't too injured from wrestling Finn Balor, because Finn Balor was putting it on him. Finn Balor's putting it on him. Hopefully he's too injured when not. He's supposed to defend the NXT title tonight against this dude Brian Corbin, basically on NXT tonight. And check it out, NXT is hot, yo, for real. NXT is hot, for real. That's Shawn Michaels. He's doing a good job over there on NXT, for real. Check it out, for real. Also, I reported this yesterday on my TikTok account, Sean Green 80, on one word. Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, fractured his arm basically at an AEW event. This dude, he needs to retire. I like Daniel Bryan. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, but he really does need to retire. He really do. Retire. For real. Spend time with your family, or something, man, for real. Because even AJ Styles said he's getting up there in age. He said he's 46. I didn't know AJ Styles was 46. Wow, I didn't even know. He said he's contemplating retirement and spend more time with his family. In a way, I don't blame him. But Daniel Bryan just needs to retire, for real. He had too many injuries over the years, especially too many injuries up here in the head, basically. And I remember WWE cut him whatnot because of all the injuries. I'm surprised AEW didn't. For real, he does need to retire, for real. Stop wrestling, dude. Retire. Retire. For retire. For hey, those of you to see Monday Night Raw, check it out tonight. Basically, it should be on Hulu. Don't forget to check out NXT. Yo, NXT is hot. NXT supposed to be on tonight. Yo, check it out. NXT gonna be out tonight for real. No, real talk. NXT is gonna be hot tonight for real. I should have brought this up again. I apologize. The Cubs basically won a lawsuit basically recently, right? The Cubs were being sued by a disabled fan who said basically there wasn't enough wheelchair accessibility at Cubs Stadium. So basically, whatnot during the lawsuit, during the court case, basically, the judge went basically and toured the stadium. According to the court judge, the judge said that there is enough wheelchair accessible places for the stadium. There is. But here's why the complainant basically sued Cubs. He said it was too far, basically whatnot. It's not close enough so he could see. And the judge said And the judge basically dismissed the lawsuit, basically ruled in favor of the Cubs, basically saying there is enough accessible spaces whatnot for wheelchair bound people. People will not. It don't have to be close to the stadium or distant, as long as they're accessible. It don't have to be basically close. Basically, whatnot, and he dismissed it, filed in favor of the Cubs. In a way, I see what the Cubs saying. I see what the judge is saying. According to the law, only stipulates that you have it accessible. Basically, you have to come in, sit down, basically with a wheelchair, motorized wheelchair. Yes, as long as it's there, and there is, but. The law don't say, you got to make it. You got to have a more towards home plate or more towards basically home plate. When I'm looking at you, the way I'm looking at, say for instance, the person that's on a bus or something, it has to be that close. The law don't say it to be that close, long as it's there, and it was there, basically, and the judge has to go according to the law. And that's according to the law, for real. I know the complainant just said he's never gonna go to another Cubs game again. He just mad basically not because it's not more closer. Basically, I guess he wants to sit like so close to player where he could touch the players, and he can't. He can't. He can't. Basically, he really can't. Basically, but he only sit to where it's designated to that in the way it is that, and basically he's not happy about that. Hey, sorry, the law's the law. The law's the law, and he should have realized that for real. He should have realized that, honestly. I'm being honest with you. I'm being dead honest. Rather for real. Alright, switching gears here to video games, right? This right here is kind of making people angry, but I see why it is. Everybody know Alan Wake 2 comes out this year, right? But the company that makes Alan Wake 2 said it's only going to be a digital release. Not a physical one. They said, here's why they say that. They said, for us to keep the price low, we're going to make it be a digital-only release. Now, here's the problem that makes people angry, right? If this succeeds and does good, you may see more companies, more software companies that come up video games go this route and be only digital. In a way, I don't blame them one now, because even during the pandemic, you saw a whole group of people buying stuff digitally only. Very few people like me who like to have the physical copy in their hands. Nobody wants to do that no more, whatnot, because it takes up space, and it's just and space. But there are some that just like having that digital thing in their hand, like the physical copy in their hand. But if this does succeed, I guarantee you're going to see a whole lot more companies basically that does digital only release dates for video games. In a way, I don't blame them or not, because it will make the price more cheaper. It really would. It really will make the price more cheaper, honestly, if they do digital only video games. It really, really would. Again, we'll see how good this does. Even though Alan Wake looks beautiful, it looks freaking awesome. It's supposed to come out later on. It was come out later on this year, basically. The same people who did Alan Wake 2, it's the same people who's doing the remake for Max Payne 1 and 2, basically, which looks freaking awesome. which looks freaking awesome. It really, really does looks awesome. I really can't wait for it. Honestly, I just cannot. I really cannot wait for real. It looks awesome, and plus the way how they did Alan Wake 2 is how they're gonna do is how they're gonna do basically Max Payne. Just and that real talk, I just cannot wait for real. I really, really cannot wait for real. Cannot wait for real. Also, basically, let me see if I can find it here. I apologize. Find it here. I apologize for real. No. Find it here. Apologize. Apologize, y'all. I got so much. I got basically so much stuff for real. Hopefully they didn't delete it. Well, hopefully they did. Or they did delete it. Whatnot. It was a complete the complete list basically of Mortal Kombat 1 players with a list of all the characters going to be on Mortal Kombat 1, basically. These are Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat. It's a complete list of all players that's going to be on Mortal Kombat 1. Trust me, it's the way it's like, wow. Each one of Mortal Kombat 1 players, basically. That's basically what it is. Blue neck to neck. They took it down. Sorry. It's my fault. I didn't save it. It was my stupidity. I did not save it. Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't save it. I really didn't save it. Basically, it's a complete list of all the Mortal Kombat 1 players. It's my fault. I didn't save it. I wanted to show you, basically, you got characters, basically, the Mortal Kombat video games coming out that wasn't in the original one. That's in, basically, this one. Honestly, those of you who didn't play the last Mortal Kombat, you might want to play it to understand this Mortal Kombat 1. It's a reboot, but not a reboot, basically. Basically, I like how they did the last Mortal Kombat game. If you play the storyline mode of it, the way they did it, how they reset it, everything, it's freaking sweet. It is awesome. It's awesome. It's sweet. Basically, I like how they did it. Basically, they did it. Basically, like for instance, Kitana, which wasn't in Mortal Kombat 1 originally when it came out. I remember because I played it with my brother. It's gonna be in this one. Jade is gonna be in it. You're also gonna have Jax, which originally wasn't in Mortal Kombat 1, is gonna be in it. Trust me, it's different from the Mortal Kombat 1 I used to play, basically, back when I was a kid when it first came out. Basically, it's totally different. Basically, again, if you didn't play the last one, trust me, play the last one, basically, play that storyline, basically, and you see why, basically, everything just got, bam, everything got reset. You see why. We see why everything got reset. I think they did it beautifully. They did it beautiful, just well. I like how they did it. Basically, I really can't wait for this new Mortal Kombat to come out. It looks sweet. It's some people who tested it. The game looks freaking awesome. It really is. I mean, I'm not gonna front. I see why Street Fighter came out where it did because they're trying to make the money now. Because once Mortal Kombat come out, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm not taking up for Street Fighter 6 now. Street Fighter 6 is good, but here's why it's good because they did something different. I like the World Tour mode, basically where you create your own character, you go around, do certain missions, kind of like an RPG. I've been playing that lately. When those of you watching my Twitch channel, whatnot, I've been playing some of it. I like that. I like that. That's something different. It really is something different. It is hot. It is hot. But I'll be honest with you, it's good. It's a step up for what they did in Street Fighter V. It really is. I'll say that. But there's a but. Once Mortal Kombat come out, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'll be honest with you. It's a wrap. It's a complete wrap. Trust me. I usually don't. I told myself I wasn't gonna pre-order no more games no more. I pre-ordered Mortal Kombat 1. I already did. I'm not gonna front with you. I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered that for real. I pre-ordered that. I had to. I really had to. I really did. I really did. Also, concerning Modern Warfare 3, Oh my God. According to reports, they say the main villain that was in Modern Warfare 2 maybe making a comeback. But wait a minute. Didn't we kill him? Didn't we kill him? Didn't he die? If I'm not mistaken, didn't that mother effer die? Didn't he die for real? Unless you're talking about basically, unless you do, because everybody knows this is a prequel. This is a prequel. Modern Warfare is a prequel one now to the other Modern Warfare basically. Unless you talk about that dude, the one with the one arm. Basically, I forgot his name, but you know I'm talking about him. Basically, still, honestly, I'm not buying that game straight out, real talk, because technically that game, the Modern Warfare is coming this year. It's supposed to be a DLC to Modern Warfare 2, but decided to come out with a standalone game and make you pay $70. That's the reason why I'm not getting it. I'm not paying $70 for a damn DLC. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I do that I want to, but I'm not doing it. And then it's still saying you're bringing this is a villain from. I mean, come on, man. Damn, I mean, oh boy, I mean, boy, I don't know. No creativity no more. But also, bad news about Xbox, man. I can't really. Usually, I'm bold to say yes. I got Xbox and shit. Yeah, come on, shit. I can't do that no more. Here's why. Xbox bought Bethesda, so that way Starfield won't be exclusive to PlayStation. Yes, Xbox bought Bethesda, so that way Starfield won't be exclusive to PlayStation. Xbox bought another company, so that way Indiana Jones won't be exclusive to PlayStation. Yes. Yes, even though, hey, I understand, it's business. It is. It's just that, I mean, damn, you gotta spend money to buy this way to become exclusive. But this also looks bad on Xbox with them trying to get Activision. But them trying to buy Activision, basically, by your patterns, you're basically saying, well, no, we want to buy Activision, basically, we're not, because we don't want Call of Duty to be exclusive to PlayStation. And then here's how they justified it now. They came out and said we lost the console wars. Because console wars, PlayStation is dominant system. Basically, the dominant system. This is why we need Activision so we can keep up. Bulls. I'm saying bulls. I'm saying it for real, for real. It's just a ploy, basically. It's just a ploy when for the court's sympathy when FTC took Xbox to court. It's just the basically how can I put it, to sympathize the court to sympathize with you whatnot, so that way you can get Activision for real. Stop it, for real, stop it, because you're already pissing us off. We gotta wait 5 to 6 years more for Elder Scrolls 6. You got Starfield running at 30 frames per second. It's embarrassing. Just straight embarrassing. For real. Embarrassing. Then what? Hey, then what? And then what? We got Indiana Jones exclusive. Indiana Jones, for real. Indiana Jones. It's like, I posted it on my TikTok account. One of my followers said something. He said, no, he said something that made sense. He said, you know what? I agree with him. He said, PlayStation gets Spider-Man, Wolverine. PlayStation gets Spider-Man, Wolverine, and God of War. And all Xbox get is Indiana Jones. Hell no. You know what? He's right. He's right. I agree with him. That is kind of messed up. PlayStation do. PlayStation gets Spider-Man, Wolverine, and God of War. All the Xbox fans get is Indiana Jones? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Man, for real, man. It ain't looking good for Xbox in the future. It ain't looking good, for real. It's not looking good. It really, really is not. I'm being honest with you. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. And damn. Phil Spencer, man. I don't know what the hell you doing down here doing with Xbox, man. I don't know what you doing. You messed it up, man. You messed it up for real. Hey, thanks. Listen to my podcast. My podcast is available wherever you get your podcast. I'm on Podbean, Spotify. I'm also iHeartRadio. I'm also on Radio Republic. Radio Republic. All right. I'm also live right now on my Twitch account. Sean Green 8, all one word. I'm also live on my YouTube channel, The Sean Green Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And thanks for listening to my podcast. I really do believe it. And thanks for watching me for real. All right, all right. I will be live again tomorrow. All right. Hey, y'all have a blessed day. Hey, don't forget to check out Monday Night Raw. If you missed it last night, it should be available on Hulu. Don't forget 8 o'clock tonight. NXT is supposed to be hot tonight for real. Watch NXT tonight. It's supposed to be hot. And the Yankee game is gonna be at 9:40 tonight. All right, at 9:40. That's because they're playing Oakland out on the West Coast. That's why it's 9:40 tonight. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. All right.